Hmm. New updates coming soon, and with that, the next battle pass. I'm wondering if I should refrain from doing my weeklies. Well, for now, I'm feeling a little paranoid, so I'm gonna be recording this. And it's back to playing Zelda for me. I should lower the audio. The game. We Jordan, there's something still inside, out of thousands gathered. Oh my, had all my shader caches been deleted or something? What's up with the lag? 1,000 questions with Paimon still going on. My. This lag is insane. Story quest. New, new thing. Venti. Bow. Battle pass. Sure.
Everything is
Right, no more Paimon quest, I guess. Along with that. Yep, nothing. It is well and truly over. Well, I know for sure I'm not gonna be doing any of my weeklies and stuff. So I may as well just turn these on to condensed. Why can't you change the party setup when you're in the teapot?
This realm is true.
Ah, shit. I spent too long away. Oh well. I didn't visit Saturday and Sunday, and I believe you can 3 days, just like with the. That's how I play. That's how I do them nowadays. It's a waste of time doing it every day.
If you ever have any...
I learned this is more efficient. Yeah, I might have missed some song discs. I could have been able to get. Big sad. Alright, where are today's commissions? They're all really close to waypoints. That's nice. This will be a quick video.
Light power cord. Flash. Yeah. Yeah. Pyrotechnics. Judgment.
Maybe it's because I'm pre-installing or something.
This mineshaft generated inside of an iceberg, and this jungle temple and witch hut spawn on top of a literal woodland mansion. Today we're counting down the most insane sights Minecraft has to offer, so we'll start off with some surprises and move to the more mind-blowing stuff at the end of the video. Down here, this looks a lot like a regular river, but from up top, it's a little easier to notice what's going on. Spawning in this scene, there's a series of 8 rivers that are all together like so. Add on to that the fact that it's a neighboring desert village and desert temple. This one seems to be that's by far my favorite detail. This might just have to be that since I've never seen it look an excellent map, I figured there's some treasure nearby. And sure enough, we come looking for there's even a treasure chest within Smitty distance to the location, making it all come together nicely.
Storm the front! Strike!
Which begs the
You can't run! Set a punishment!
Seeing as my silly blocks always spawn in a mushroom fields bio, this does make the cut. And really, just imagine traveling thousands of blocks to try and find a mushroom island, only to find this instead. Ouch. Some people live in igloos, but this villager decided to live on an iceberg. See, when you spawn in on this seed, you'll notice that this island village is nearby. But on the outskirts of town, one villager had their house spawned completely intact within the confines of a block of ice. And if that didn't seem bad enough already, once you step inside, you'll notice that the whole house's interior is filled with solid ice blocks, making this feel a lot more like a prank than an act of random generation. It's one of the easiest mineshaft to find in Minecraft history. And not because it's common, because the thing managed to spawn right outside in the open air. See, when we spawn in, we're treated to a desert village right nearby. But as soon as we venture off towards the mesa, we can see that this nearby biome has an excavated mine shaft floating like so. And while it's out
Trying
of
up aim shots is so slow
even if that wild site isn't enough for you,
compared to Breath of the
there's
Wild.
also a desert pyramid and another village over in the plains to keep you busy. Have you ever seen a floating jungle temple? Yeah, me neither. And even after looking at this one, it still doesn't feel real. Now, I've seen floating pirate ships before. This particular build looks like a much better fit for the movie Up than it does for Minecraft. And what adds to all of this is the floating piece of land that we see sitting above it, which could have possibly been if the game tried to spawn the jungle temple. But when it couldn't, we had the slot floating thing instead. In any case, if you're going to try to raid it, just remember to pack away to get both up and back down. Here we have a woodland mansion that's spawned right within a lush cave, which might sound crazy since they don't even spawn at the same location. Apparently, this woodland mansion spawned at the side of a hill that resulted in this lush design. And at this point, it doesn't feel right to call it a woodland mansion anymore. But hey, if you want to, you can always choose to break down the walls, open up the floor plate a bit, and then make themselves
Nani?
your next base. The village that spawned in the scene
Wait, no, is that...
and the reason for
It's
that
just
might
Genshin
be
Impact
mysterious, but
updating.
it's spawns right
Please.
out in the middle of the open. See, it seems that our Mesa mine shaft might have gotten a bit too
Genshin
close
is
to
nothing
this neighboring
shady,
desert village.
I
And when it
think.
did, it created this weird hodgepodge of string and sand. But hey, while that might look like
I
a
might look at
negative,
the camera.
it's gonna be the quickest way to start trading your string for emeralds with the Fletcher villager. Though the threat of danger nearby still might outweigh those early game exploits, especially at nighttime. This villager decided to set up a house right on top of a desert
I'll think
pyramid,
about that
which
later.
is weird on its own, but it's even stranger when you consider that the villager's house is evil. We have a very strange combination between icy and hot right here on the border of the
Is the lag because
biome.
Windows is trying to deal with my fucking... I assume that's Genshin, unless something really is trying to fucking do something. To make a pooper right now or something.
You can't run!
Which might provide us with enough time to break your way out. Mine shafts are rarely common, but this one seems particularly rare. Now, normally we'd expect these mine shafts to be down into the mines, but this one happened to spawn all the way up inside of an iceberg, which is even weirder when you consider that this type of behavior should only happen in base biomes. And this iceberg feels like the complete and total opposite of that biome. Though, at the very least, this does give us some extra daylight outside to keep that spider spawner from giving us any trouble. Finding one village is a treat, so 3 on the same island should be a real surprise. Here, we get the kind of spawn they can only dream of. 3 villages full of food and a blacksmith to get you started. And with so many buildings and villagers so close, the learning possibilities are endless. Or if that village life still isn't for you and you're still really hoping to get away, then at least there's a shipwreck nearby to give you an excuse to leave the island. In this seed, we spawn inside of Atlantis, or at least part of it. Here, this seed happens to spawn us right underwater, swimming inside of an ocean ruin. And while it's weird enough to spawn crouched down under a block like this, you better figure a way out quick before you drown down there. So while this might seem like a pretty cool spawn with no land in sight, at least you do have a buried treasure map down there in the chest to get you started. And if you ask me, that's a much better start than just punching a few trees in a plains biome. You're just gonna have to work for it. In this level, this witch hut seems normal, but from the ground level, it's immediately apparent that there's something different. See, on this seed, this witch and their cat seem to have spawned right on top of an extra tall hut right next to a mountain ridge. And the reason for that seems to be that because this generated right on the edge of a hill and swamp biome, it glitched out and caused the pillars to be very high. But considering cats don't take fall damage, the feline friend can leave just fine, while the witch ends up as dead as Fortnite. And if you're wondering why we're at war with Fortnite, when I asked the Fortnite community to try to get Minecraft Steve added to the game, they told me no one cares about Minecraft. So now, us as the Minecraft community need to pass Fortnite and subscribers to prove once and for all it's the better game. Please subscribe, otherwise Steve will be sad. Let me show you how to get diamonds without using any tools. See, on this seed, we happen to spawn way down in a ravine at the bottom of the world, which seems like a negative until we look down. So instead, you'll notice that there are some right where we're standing here because there happens to be a creeper right with the
Strike till I'm dead!
these diamonds in almost no time at all, just as long as you don't dock me. You just survive the chaos and get the diamonds. You still have to
hear me.
try to make a diamond pickaxe. Making you trapped, but rich, so it's a compromise. Equals to be a rare sight.
Feel the beat!
In the cave,
Flash!
see, this info spawn is so low that it happens to have its basement sitting at the very bottom of the world. Meaning we've got ourselves a nice bedrock basement, but nothing else. But really, that's not the only weird part about this. Since if you were to play this scene in 1.16, see that the snowy igloo is surrounded by boiling lava, which makes for a weird pair. Though if you were to play this in the 1.17 update, you notice that the lava that was around the igloo has now been replaced with water instead, which seems a lot safer. From this angle, this seems like a normal woodland mansion, but up top, it's a different story. Here, we somehow have both a jungle temple and a witch hut spawn on top of a mansion, which begs a lot of questions. For one, all of these structures are meant to spawn in different biomes, those being a swamp, a jungle, and a dark forest. Add on to that the fact that all of these structures are quite rare, you've got a veritable treasure trove of luck. But hey, maybe this gives a reason for why those witches help out on the Illager raids. It's because they're neighbors. Minecraft's world generation can sometimes feel repetitive, but here, that's literally true. In this scene, you see a rare occurrence of the world literally repeating itself along this line, meaning that everything, including diamond structures and even biomes, are stitched together along this line. And if you want to try for yourself,
Thank you
just
for
type in this
completing-
teleport command on the seed, and you'll go to the same spot for
Add Astra
at different coordinates. And big props to Matthew Gold for creating a literal algorithm to find the seed in the first place. That's a huge accomplishment in its own right. And it'll only take one look at the end dimension with this seed to see that the hard work finally paid off. This desert pyramid spawned in with no TNT trap room, which sounds like a dream, but don't get your hopes up. Since when we take a look at what's actually down there, we notice that the easily disarmed stone pressure plate has been replaced with a pool of lava, which is a lot less safe to dig into, obviously. But even if you find a way down through all of that, I'll save you the frustration and just tell you that there's no chest down there at the bottom. Though, if you want to trick your friend into digging to their death, this might be the perfect setup for an easy prank. Here, it seems these pillagers built their outpost all the way at the top of the mountain, or at least they tried to, but because they started up so high, they were unable to build past the build limit, creating this halfway done outpost on top of the mountain. Though, even if it was fully built, that doesn't seem like a very smart structure. I mean, how are you supposed to get down? So unless these Squidwards have an Elytra on hand, I think the villagers are going to be able to sleep peacefully.